Hello! We're the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
And I am Joe.
And we are in a brand new location. Brought to you with no live studio audience because
It's not out yet.
we have no friends.
Well, we have each other.
I hate you.
Fuck.
Today, we're going to be reacting to another trailer. This would be the Demon Slayer Season 2 trailer. Now, we have the only bit of Demon Slayer content on our channel is a very, 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 very poorly made, direct from the theater reaction to Mugen Train.
You mean discussion?
Well, discussion
So it was
reaction.
a pre-bit in the
Yeah.
car.
Yeah.
And then we were flipped upside down.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you want to know our thoughts about Mugen Train, go and watch that video.
Try to stomach that video.
Hell,
And if
we'll
you-
probably talk more about Mugen Train
But
after this.
be
anyways.
warned, it's in the title. Be warned, there are spoilers as we do talk about it. But if you haven't seen Mugen Train, go watch it. If you haven't seen Demon Slayer at all, also go and watch
Why
it.
are you here?
You literally need to watch Mugen Train to watch season 2.
Yes.
So
For various
don't watch
reasons.
this.
I'm not going to cry about it.
So don't watch this unless you've seen Mugen Train, and don't watch Mugen Train unless you've seen season 1.
That's a brilliant way to advertise your movie. Make it basically
Mandatory.
and also
Yeah.
so fucking amazing.
That's what
you
My
have to
Hero
go
needs
see
to
it.
do.
To continue to read The Lord of the Rings, you must now watch
The director's
Extended
cut.
edition.
for the movies, or else you won't get what happens in Return of the King.
Shelob dies.
But yeah, so we're gonna get into season 2's trailer. Is there anything you guys want to discuss beforehand?
No, I hope
We just
you
want to
guys,
get into it.
I hope you guys like our new setup.
Yeah,
This is what we're gonna be doing. Where we're gonna be from now on.
possibly,
And we
but
hope that
most likely.
Most likely.
We think it's better looking, and hopefully you do too.
But if you think it sucks,
I tried, okay? I tried to rearrange this room so it'd be nice, but so well.
Yeah, we're in his basement now. There's no one
yeah,
in
my
basement.
room, their basement. Yeah. Okay, so
Let's do it.
let's do it. On your marks, get slit.
What?
No.
Get slut?
Get slit.
Oh.
Move that thing up.
Are we in the those rooms that the one girl was playing the guitar in?
Oh.
Oh, damn!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
It is time to kill some demons. Okay.
Red light
Red
district.
district.
Oh boy.
All right.
Oh, look at this
Oh,
dude.
the flamboyant Hashira. Are you fucking? Hell yeah!
Oh.
I mean, I don't imagine they'll give us too much of this.
Don't we
Just-
get a release date?
That's it? No.
Come on. Something.
Give me something a little tasty.
2021.
Which is this year. Is that it?
That it? Oh my god.
No, wait. There's 20 seconds.
Of
That's
just
still
just
going.
nothing.
Of
Yeah, whoever
fake.
edited this is a dumbass.
Wow. Oh my god.
Wait, that's
Really?
it?
Okay, hold on. There's got to have been something. Go
It's
back.
okay. We're the Custodians. If anybody can make this a long video, it's us.
Hold on. Go back.
Wait,
Go
wait.
back.
What
I
for?
feel like we probably missed some shit.
Well, if they accidentally end up trying to fuck Muzan, that's their problem. They're going to the red light district.
We're going to the red light
You
district.
know what that is, Gabe?
No.
Yeah, you know about like the Amsterdam red light district?
No.
Hookers.
Hookers, yeah.
I
Brothels.
figured. No, I figured based off of the whammon. I
Hatola.
immediately, yes, I saw women and immediately thought hooker. No, that makes sense.
It's the red light district.
Yeah.
But well,
Bro, it's like it's gonna be
flamboyant
some,
Hashira finally get to see what he can do.
Yeah.
it's like some Jack the Ripper shit if it's literally just I kill women and only hookers.
But what was that though? Like you saw those like robes or something?
Yeah, like the little strands going through
Yeah.
the guitar. Wasn't the guitar from the one demon?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's probably Muzan right there.
Wouldn't put it past the guy.
Yep. He happens to swing that way. Both ways, I guess.
Anyway,
Yep.
Muzan just do what Muzan do.
Chilling. Wait, so does that mean the demons are... The hideout is in the red light district?
Maybe. Well, okay. So at the end of season 1, where does Train Demon get dropped from?
He
gets
dropped out of a ceiling.
Out of a ceiling, like into like a
little
alley.
Back alley.
So yeah, maybe the red light district is kind of like, cause well,
it makes sense where demons operate.
Yeah, like if anybody were to go missing in a city,
it would be.
Yeah, like these ribbons. Like what is this? What is that?
That's either Muzan or it might be the guitar chick.
No,
or someone new.
Or yeah.
No, the Biwa thing was you can
control
the base.
It was like a super version of Bongo Man.
It could be a different, like Red said, it could be a different demon.
Another upper moon.
It could possibly control.
I'm not ready for another upper moon. Okay?
Well, he's gonna replace the. Wait, should we?
Here we go. From here on out, we're going to be talking about spoilers for Mugen Train. Which,
in the title.
Mugen Train, I believe, is the reason why this trailer isn't very showy, if you will. Because, spoiler alert, last warning, spoiler alert, 3, 2,
just put in the title
1.
as well.
Rengoku dies.
He's dead. Super dead. Mega dead.
I can't tell you how angry I was.
He was so dead.
Not like, how could this show do this, but like, why?
And he got
I
killed.
swear to God. And we don't get some fucking revenge on
Did he
Akaza?
get killed by the
no,
5th
was
it by the 5th or 6th upper moon? I think it was the 5th.
I thought it was the 3rd. It was the 3rd.
Was it the 3rd?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the 3rd upper moon.
Oh my God.
No, that's a better thing than the 4th or 5th, because if it was the 4th or 5th, that
means
was
he's even more hopeless.
Yeah, because
I thought. Oh wait, no, because it's
in the comments though about
it's
that.
Higher. Okay.
Akaza apparently wasn't trying.
No, he only used like 3 out of his bunch of moves.
Of course he did.
Like, doesn't matter. Tanjiro's gonna beat his ass.
I fucking hope so.
Ass is gonna get beat.
Okay, yeah. So maybe it is a different demon. Possibly because they need to replenish the 6 lower moons. There always has to be 6 lower moons. So maybe Muzan
does there
always have to be 6 lower?
I mean, they've always had 6 lower.
Because he just called them all.
No, he's like he said he's dismantling the lower.
Oh, is he? Is that why he did that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Because
they have amnesia.
I thought he was just doing it to be all like, "Hey, are you good?" No.
Right. No, he said I'm dismantling the lower ranks because y'all are shit.
Maybe there was a possibility where
I
it was
thought
like,
he was only doing it just to try to get. Yeah, I thought it was like an evaluation.
No, because the upper ranks haven't changed for the last 100 years.
Oh, yeah.
But he's constantly replacing the lower ranks. Yeah. And I think what was it, Rui, something like that, the spider guy. Yeah. Rui was like his last hope for the lower ranks because he had a particular fondness for him.
Oh, because he allowed him to have that family.
Yeah, and once Rui was gone, he was just like.
Yeah, fuck it.
Why am I even caring?
Why are you in here?
Why are you even die?
Okay.
Blow up.
So.
And then the train guy was like, "Aren't you just amazing?" And he was like, "I am amazing."
So this little kid though, because that's Muzan.
Yeah.
Very likely. I mean, that looks like Muzan with
the
hair.
night just
very
the
ornate.
lust and charms of men and women swirl in a storm of love and hate. Poetry.
And then there's this kid.
Yes. Well, Muzan does have a kid. Muzan does have a kid.
Does he?
Yeah.
Remember when Tanjiro went to the when he found Muzan?
Abandoned them? What if he just?
He's doing a whole Fuhrer Bradley.
Or what if he just straight up killed them and like left them because he just changed personas?
I don't know.
I mean, like,
because he seemed visibly angry that.
Yeah, it's Muzan. Like those hair pieces.
The eyes.
Why is he angry?
It's Muzan. Someone probably like breathed in his direction.
Oh, yeah.
How dare you!
No. You said he was angry.
Oh. That's because Tanjiro was like, Muzan, I'm gonna fuck you up, bitch. And he was like, and his family was like, Muzan, what's that name? Or something along those lines. And he's like, oh, it's a crazy guy, honey. like that's why he was just like, you're a demon now to that random guy, which got what's her name to come in. Lady something.
Wait, what?
The whole incident where he turned that guy into the demon in the city.
Oh, Lady Tamio?
Tamio, yeah.
Tamio, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's
That'd be cool to see how she comes back season 2 and stuff. Because they still need more.
He still needs
higher-ranked
the
demon
blood.
Higher-ranked demon
I'm
blood.
really
You had 2
curious.
instances, my guy.
I'm just really curious about what they're going to do for villains now. Because, usually in the story you work your way up with
We
the
kind of
villains.
have to cross our fingers that the power gap between upper moons is significant.
Yeah.
But then we also don't want that.
But it's like there's no more lower moons to work off of. To
No,
get
but
to the upper moons.
we've all.
It's straight, no more lower moons. It's just
no,
the
but
upper
okay,
moons.
talk about it. Like, he got his ass handed to him, and he was about to die by lower rank 5. Right?
Tanjiro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now him and another guy, previously, them together wouldn't have been close probably on beating Rui.
No.
Than each other. And he was lower rank 5. And they managed, the both of them, to beat lower rank 1.
Well,
But
they
still,
did. They
it's such an
did just
improvement.
master
Total
concentration
Constant.
constant,
Mm-hmm.
which is like, because remember, like, what's her name? The
Fletcher?
apprentice to
Not Kocho, but Kanao? No, or is that her first name? It doesn't start with K?
We're still working on names here.
Kanao?
We watch a lot of anime.
But the thing is like, you remember he was like, "Oh, that's so cool! You this little water jug. You blow into it. Does it like strengthen it? No, we destroy it with our lungs." And then he was like, "Yeah, this is the one that she does, and it's just like the size of a human."
Well, they all managed to break at the end of
Yeah.
season 1.
So there was a significant amount of training. Like Tanjiro at the end of season 1 could probably beat the shit out of Tanjiro
Well,
that fought Rui.
Was it over
It
a
was
month? A couple months?
I thought it was like 2 or 3 weeks that they were.
No, it was longer than that.
It had to be.
It was much
For the
longer
rehab?
than that. Oh, yeah.
Well, think about it. This show does not do like, oh, it's training. We trained for 2 weeks. Now we're ready to fight. Like, remember, Tanjiro, the first couple episodes was over the span of 2 years.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, he trained for 2
And
years.
also, the bit that we can kind of tell is when Zenitsu was back to normal health was like 3 weeks. When his arm was fully healed after taking medicine and stuff.
And then they kept training after
Yeah, and
that.
after all that for several weeks. So
True.
it was a long time. People
So,
in the comments will probably clear that up.
Tanjiro could potentially already be out of the lower moon weight class anyways. Like,
Maybe. I think he'd stand a much better chance. I think it'd be a lot closer.
I
than
don't
it
think
would
he
be
can
normally.
beat Upper Moon purely for the fact that it took 2 of them to just take down lower rank 1.
lower rank 1.
But he might have been a close equivalent to Upper Moon 6 because he got an extra
I think one of the
from Muzan
biggest
at the end.
differences between an upper moon and a lower moon is that I would just end the recording
Oh, yeah.
because remember there's
true.
Yeah. One of the biggest differences between like the lower moons and the upper moons is that while the lower moons are definitely stronger than your average demon, from what we've seen, the majority of them had a kind of a gimmick that made them more capable at taking out demon slayers. Like, while Rui, his was like long range threads that are hard to see and hard to cut through. It wasn't just necessarily brute strength. Now, Rui is kind of the exception to this rule because he was incredibly strong.
Mm-hmm.
But like the bongo guy, sure, he's no longer one, but he was one. His power came from being in that house.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had
The train guy.
he did stuff with making you fall asleep and killing you in your dreams, and could make you fall asleep. And if you were awake, you'd be like, "Now you're asleep now."
But that version of him wasn't necessarily that difficult to beat once you learned how to deal with the gimmick. It was when he was like, "By the way, I'm a train."
It was the end. Yeah, no, some shit goes down in the movie. Yeah.
And even then, it would have been significantly easier to beat him had there been no bystanders to protect.
And
Yeah.
if he wasn't juiced up from Muzan.
He also did just recently get
Blood
boosted.
From Muzan.
Because Tanjiro, I mean, yeah.
Tanjiro probably could have beaten him by himself if he didn't get juiced.
Oh,
And it was a
absolutely.
one-on-one
Or
fight,
Fuse with a train.
The fucking train.
That's basically how much worse that train could have become if he actually managed to keep just devouring so many people on them. Because the 200 people were saved. That would have been the big gulp equivalent for demons right there.
But then we also have to keep in mind what Muzan said, is that there's probably a substantial jump between lower 1 and upper 6. Because
they haven't changed
in centuries.
Which is
this is
what I'm worried about.
This is what, like, turn of the century, like this is becoming the 1900s Japan?
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Something late 1800s?
Electricity,
Yeah.
black powder.
So we go back 200 years. Like, we're at 1700s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think about how radically time has changed and how easy it would have been for them to eat humans back then. I mean, sure, the Demon Slayer Corps has probably been around nearly as long as as demons themselves.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, think about how much more superstitious people were. The only advantage nowadays is that there's more of us.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, no one's gonna bat an eye in feudal, Japan when someone is just like, Frank's gone. Bear problem. I don't know. Demons.
Got a paper cut.
Oh, he spit in a rock once. It was probably a rock ghost. And, and so they're just like, well, let's
Pray for his
let's
soul.
burn incense or something. Whatever the
Whatever
demon be gone.
Japan
And yeah. And so they've been around, just palling around for so freaking long. Like, you get anime characters where it's like, I've been around for 1,000 years. I've been around for la yada yada. And it's like, just being around for 50 years is a long time.
Yep.
If you're in your prime the entire time.
I mean, Jesus can do it.
Get fucked.
Jeez.
Sorry.
You didn't know Gabe's Jewish. So, like,
Just kidding.
they're, like, think about, say Rengoku did, in the movie Mugen Train, the upper third demon, it comes and he starts fighting Rengoku, and he wants Rengoku to become a demon so that they could spar forever.
Mm-hmm.
Just, how old is Rengoku? Oldest Rengoku could be.
24?
24? I'm saying,
No, I'd say like late 20s, early 30s.
Come on.
Not that old.
We can also assume that there's a chance that he's able to, like, his body doesn't age well. I'd say the oldest he could be is, like, in his mid-30s. That's the...
You think he's that old?
I'm saying he could be that
we
old,
didn't
given
see that
Demon Slayer
much
stuff.
of a jump from the flashback when he told his dad that he was, Hashira?
Hashira.
A Hashira, and from, visually he didn't look like he changed, but that might just be
And
anime.
I'm not saying that's what I think it is. I'm just accounting for any possible breathing technique.
I said the latest.
How old's Tanjiro?
Tanjiro is 16? 17?
Okay. Well, I mean, do we know, like, the age difference between Rengoku and his younger brother?
We don't.
Oh.
His younger brother looks a lot younger than him. Like, maybe like 4 or 5 years younger.
But
I
anyways,
would say that's a lot.
Anyways,
younger, but
and
they're
this is
still
how
younger.
good. My point is that he's young, at least comparatively, and he is this good. Can you imagine if Rengoku just had 20 more years of training and experience? Just 20.
There was a comment that did say that Rengoku ranked somewhere as like 4th or 5th among the Hashira.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And he's insane.
We don't know who else is who, and
he was insane.
Yeah.
Well, they said Stone Pillar was number 1, I believe.
The Stone Pillar,
He's the
the
guy
guy
who's
like,
crying.
always crying.
Oh, he's number 1?
Yeah,
He's number 1.
big guy. The
Fuck
guy in
yeah.
the purple's been training with.
Fuck yeah, that's my guy.
I'm interested to see what he can do.
Same. But like, can you imagine if he had that much more time to work? Let alone 200 years of training, experience, combat prowess. He would be unstoppable.
Yep.
Like, so they're going to have to... So the difference between the lower and the upper demons has to be gargantuan.
Astronomical, yeah, which is what I'm worried about. It's like, what villains are they going to throw at him? If they have no more lower rank or lower moons to fight, and the only real villains now are Muzan and the upper moons, but they're nowhere near as ready to fight the
We
upper
could
moons.
have, like, more
Unless
of those,
they
like,
always-
personal assistant guys.
Unless they always have the Hashiras and their assistants always with, Tanjiro and the gang, and they help them fight the upper moons constantly and, get Tanjiro to be better.
From what we've seen, it would probably take 2 to 3 Hashiras to take down a
Upper
upper
moon.
moon.
With like, what, an 100%, like, kill rate? Or just
Like, to
barely do
to
it?
kill, because Akaza was playing with Rengoku. Like, he didn't even use all of his moves.
Maybe Muzan is like...
I mean, if Akaza
Can
went,
you even
if
imagine?
Akaza went full out right away, he probably would have killed him.
Oh god, how strong is
Instantly.
Muzan?
Can you even imagine how powerful he is? Because, we talked about it in our breakdown, but do you think for even a second Muzan would allow another demon to near him in strength.
No.
Hell, he probably wouldn't even
He's
allow.
created the demons.
He probably wouldn't even allow the upper 6 combined strength to be as strong as him.
Yeah, because what if they're together?
Like they all decide to like team up on him.
He even implants even with the lesser demons, like the nobody shit tier demons. He's like, if you say my name, you die.
You have giant hands explode out of your body and then crush you.
He does it for everybody. He doesn't allow a single one to have the slightest chance.
Yeah.
Of
true
threatening him.
Mm-hmm.
No matter the power, which also is, well, I guess we have no idea if Nezuko's different or special because she can't freaking speak. So
True.
Well, no, she can now. Remember, Tanjiro flipped the coin and.
Not her. I said Nezuko, right?
Oh, I think you're talking about. I think you're talking about the butterfly. Girl.
No.
Never mind.
If I didn't say Nezuko,
Because she also
Nezuko.
didn't speak, so I was confused.
But we don't know if she has the kill switch.
She is special. She's different.
She's different at the very least. So or maybe I might be thinking a little too far ahead here, but maybe Daddy Tanjiro did something special. Like maybe he
was weird.
Maybe he like did something to help ward off Muzan, which is the reason why,
why they hate them so much, the Tanjiro family.
Or like
they want to. They're so mindful.
The
of them.
Kamado family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why they're so mindful of them. Maybe they have like a history, or
we've seen that. I mean, like
or
season one
maybe
flashback.
their blood is different.
Well, we see that the Hinokami Kagura breathing technique is especially good against demons.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the fact that him changing from that to Hinokami Kagura just right through Rui's stuff. He just threw his sword at the Upper Moon 3 and it went right through him. There's something special about that breathing technique. And the reason why they say Flame Hashira and not Fire Hashira.
Hashira are different.
Because there's a great difference, apparently.
I'm just trying to figure out what they're going to use now as stepping stones and villains for arcs.
Well, okay, so
they can't just
remember, we've faced things that were strong that were not just
Tanjiro
moons.
Is nowhere near.
Well, I mean, if he teams up with other Hashira to do it, then yeah, he could.
And we also have to keep in mind that
too.
What
weird.
was it that Inosuke said at the end of Mugen Train?
Time to go train.
Time to go train.
Yeah, it was like.
And where is Tanjiro heading?
To the city.
Well, where did Rengoku tell him to go?
Back
to
home.
his dad.
To Rengoku's home,
Flame.
his estate, to learn more about flame
or some history with
if fire has any connection to flame breathing.
And he's still without a sword.
Yeah, he's down another sword again.
He's down another sword.
Now, Rengoku was not the only person training to be the Flame Hashira, was he?
No.
Rengoku's younger brother, who would probably be the same age, if not older than...
He seems like they're the same age.
Tanjiro and...
Yeah.
Well, we have no idea how long ago that flashback was.
True.
Or that dream.
Yeah, but he did...
At the very least, he's not as old as Rengoku. That's what we know. But he's probably still better than Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu. So we could get more training from there.
He might get a sword from there. Like a special...
No, I think the reason why his sword is black is because it doesn't pin him to one breathing style.
Which is why he uses water and fire.
Like...
How they never make it far.
Mm-hmm. Because didn't Rengoku make a comment about it? It's like, oh, you have a black sword. You guys can never make up your minds.
Something like that.
He said something like that in train.
Because it's like some Demon Slayers find, when they get their sword, they find what they should practice.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like a black sword. And I can't remember.
Because of that, he said how they're not going to make it far. He's like, shame. You can't become a Hashira because you have a black sword. You're not going to make it far.
Yeah. So
because he hasn't pinned down his style
It could
yet.
be because...
Tanjiro will be like, then I'll get rid of the sword.
Maybe he's going to be like straight up Avatar and like somewhat kind of master
all forms.
All the forms. Or like at least branch out and be
at least the main
forms. Or the main 5. Is there 5 forms?
Because there's flame, stone, water,
lightning,
wind, and lightning.
Yeah, 5 forms. Maybe he'll master like all of those ones, or he'll at least like use more than one, and everyone's gonna be like, "How the fuck is he doing this?"
Well, it's not like Avatar where you literally can't. It's more like, well, if you're a waterbender and you're not the Avatar, you can't firebend ever.
Yeah.
But it's more like mastery of a
Difficulty.
single form.
No,
is...
I'm talking about like difficulty wise.
Okay, well, yeah, because it's like, how on earth are you balancing all these different forms? Like, just mastering one is a lifetime.
Yeah, well, because it's I guess too, with their personalities, I guess as well, like how they were trained. Because how many years that they were trained just to become a demon slayer, and then using those techniques, but then like you have to do all this other sorts of stuff in training to try and use a different breathing technique. So I'm like,
and I'm sure, like with a lot of martial arts, I'm sure that even the different breathing styles come with different philosophies.
Yep.
Like in terms of
being as stubborn as stone, or
stuff like
being
that.
able to float like water. I don't know.
Yeah, stuff like that.
You see, like his training,
Avatar
like,
shit.
You see, like his training, like he put him next to like waterfalls and stuff, and did all that. I mean, it's
deserts next to volcanoes. Drop out of an airplane, so they're one with the wind.
You must drop into a volcano.
Feel the flame.
I don't know. I'm just curious about what he's gonna be fighting. Because if he's only going to be fighting Upper Moon stuff...
No, okay,
but
so I'm finally going to be able to say this. Remember, moons haven't been the only demons we fought. Remember how
we fought in
Muzan sent out two personal, almost like, I don't want to call them attendant demons, but like two people that were just reporting to him, being the ball girl and the clickbait. That's what I just thought. He's like using the arrows.
Because they were at the
reply. You won't believe.
Because they were at the house, right? Or they became before the house?
They were at.
Yeah, that's Lady Time.
They came before the house.
Yeah. Okay. So he's got other people.
Even before the house.
The
bongo guy.
Yeah.
They showed up before them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that would be
because like the way how they went up the ladder was like, oh, these guys aren't even
now
because it wouldn't be.
Tameo described them as too weak to be moons, but that doesn't mean that Muzan doesn't have people that are around him that he just hasn't given the title.
My thing that I was afraid of was like if he only is gonna be if Upper Moon guys and Muzan are the only thing that he's gonna be fighting now, and he's not nearly strong enough to fight them. As cool as the Hashira are and the assistants, I don't want to have to constantly see Tanjiro get his shit kicked in and only be able to work with assistants and the Hashira to fight the villains. Because then I feel like we don't see as much growth of him on his own.
No, but we already have seen plenty of growth. The fact that he was able to hold his own in the movie against Lower One was an insane jump. An insane jump.
I think it's not that we're going to be seeing a lot of Tanjiro struggling. I think we're going to be seeing, like, the reason why Rengoku and Akaza were in this movie was to show how far Tanjiro is going to go.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Like,
that's the end goal.
That's the next goal. Because every single, even Tanjiro says it. I think in
it's like why it's like every single
time I gain something, there's just a
bigger,
new wall.
There's a bigger wall in front of me.
Every time I take one step forward, I have to take 2 steps back.
I have to climb this. I have to punch through this thicker and thicker wall each time. So it's Tanjiro constantly. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of training, whether that's on the field training or
maybe new techniques or something.
New techniques,
more
maybe?
training with Hinokami Kagura because like that always seems pretty strong.
Because the water Hashira.
Yeah.
He has an 11th form.
Yeah.
Tanjiro doesn't know that form of water breathing.
True.
How many other forms of water breathing does?
I'd imagine that's just Gyu's special thing.
Or do Hashiras they develop their own form of?
I wonder. Yeah, because
Rengoku had esoteric Rengoku. Like,
because Zenitsu's like, yeah, I can only do one of the forms. So I'm like, how many forms of lightning are there?
Mm-hmm. Which, like, the reason... Because he's like, you don't need the other forms. If you just master this one...
6-fold. I'm like, can it go higher than that? People in the comments who read the manga, like, they're like, ooh, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. I just want to find out, bro. I'm just like...
It's so... There's so little information. Like...
And when else Zenitsu be around for an actual boss fight?
Because, think of it this way. If Tanjiro, Inosuke, and Zenitsu, and Nezuko all rolled up on Upper One with no bodies to protect,
they'd clap.
They fucking destroy him.
Yeah,
easy peasy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, the whole reason, Rengoku was dealing with half of the train.
Half the
by
train,
himself.
and-
Like, well, Zenitsu and Nezuko, the
dealt with the rest.
So it was only
three boxes, right?
2 mid-tier demon slayers are fighting him.
And he still lost.
Mhm.
Like, so add Zenitsu and Nezuko, they're gonna clap a lot of people.
Yeah.
And we also don't know, like I said, all the upper moons should be mind-bogglingly strong, but we don't know if all of them are brute force strong. Like Akaza.
Lower Moon 1
They
is
might
not
be
brute force strong.
They might be
Yeah.
technically strong.
Yeah, or
intellectually strong.
I manipulate unbelievably large areas, but my power still only is a threat if you're in this area.
Like, you gotta meet some sort of condition.
Or like just straight up my physically I'm not strong, but my forms and my blood demon art is so unbelievably powerful. But my physical body is.
Well, we've seen
not
that
strong.
all upper moons are exceptionally strong.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know.
Like, you can't. Rengoku, straight up sword swinging at his neck, could only just go like.
Well, I mean, I know. Well, that's the thing. But like Akaza seems very brute force. Like,
I mean,
his whole thing was I'm up in your face martial
yeah,
arts
but we can tell
style.
like with higher level demons, it's
True,
that
true,
much harder to.
true. It is because
Because Rui doesn't
Rui
doesn't have the disposition of Akaza, but he's still very hard to cut through. You know.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like that of course would go up based off how many people you've eaten. But I mean, like there are some people there could be demons like Akaza that focus on that, like focus on
Just being a
like
fucking beast.
sure a level 20 wizard and a level 20 fighter are going to be significantly more durable, stronger, whatever than a level 5 version of both, but the level 20 fighter is always going to be more durable than the level 20 wizard without special help, which like what if you could more easily hurt a level 20 wizard than a level 20 fighter, which is what Akaza is. So he could be significantly powerful, this hypothetical demon level 20 wizard, but he may not be able to take as many hits, even though he could cast like fireball and do all this crazy magic shit that Akaza can't, which puts him above him, or so it could be Akaza is just more durable. Like he was like a perfect match for Rengoku in terms of like, and sure, the next demon will have just a higher base.
I mean, this guy is so durable that the fact, like in the fight, he's punching the sword, and Rengoku's walking with the sword. This is the guy that just cleaves through demons like
and
nothing.
his regeneration was.
Well, yeah,
insanely
upper level
good.
moon regen is instant.
It's
You see,
kinda crazy.
he just swung up, cut
And
off his arm.
Rengoku apparently
new
has a
arm.
technique which makes it harder for demons to regen quickly, which we
shows
saw.
you what is the difference between that and his regeneration. If it's supposed to inhibit it, and it still regenerates that fast.
I don't know
And-
if that's
and-
every
Upper
technique.
Moon scared
And
the shit
Akaza
out of
was
me.
playing with him.
Yeah, dude, Upper Moon scare me.
But that music wasn't playing.
Oh my
God
God.
damn it, that was.
Dude, the music, the score of Mugen Train was shit'll make you cry. I didn't cry, of course.
So, why are they in the red light district?
Probably where Muzan is.
Probably where Mugen is. So we're just
That's
gonna.
what we've seen so far. At least.
So where do you think this
Muzan's
takes
gonna
place
get more
in the
directly
season?
involved
Huh?
with this one.
Where do you think this takes place in the season?
Well, the majority of the season might just be in the red light district.
Muzan, I think, is gonna get more involved now because he's like,
How many
okay.
episodes was the first season? 24?
25.
25. Maybe
Muzan's
half,
gonna
I
get
don't
more
know.
directly involved. I think that's what's gonna happen, or at least he's maybe not like gonna manipulate things, but he's gonna be literally watching
So
because
he's gonna be more like the bad guy from Inspector Gadget.
Yeah. I think that's what's gonna be happening.
Because we
now,
definitely wouldn't want to do anything that announces his presence. Because
Muzan can do whatever the fuck he wants. I
I
not
get
think
that,
anyone
but
can
then
figure out
it's
what it
annoying.
is.
Like you have the whole demon core bearing down on you. Like it's
I don't think. I'm gonna be honest. I don't.
Could
think
every Hashira beat?
I'm trying to be honest with
Muzan?
you guys. I don't think Muzan has to deal with anybody right now. I don't think he has to literally worry. He's probably the strongest person on the planet. I don't think he needs to worry. I mean, we don't even know where
He
the
could very
master
well
is
be the strongest organism
on the planet.
on the planet.
Yeah, so I'm not worried about him being worried.
No, all we have to do,
But
have to do,
But
don't.
why the
'cause
secrecy then?
That's the thing. Why doesn't Muzan just blitz Japan? Well, because there's this one huge thing that is
Did we just lose power?
Holy fuck.
Yo, we
What?
just lost power.
We talked about Muzan
What
for too long.
What just happened?
Well, the camera and the fucking mic's still going.
Very
so
interesting.
What the fuck?
Yeah, we didn't need We didn't need. Oh,
Okay,
we're back.
We should have switched spots.
oh my god, we should have.
That'd been great.
Well, that was our reaction to Demon Slayer Season 2 trailer. I think that might have been a sign. Maybe Muzan was getting pissed at us.
Don't say his name.
Anyways, I was talking about the sun, which I was talking about things being bright, and then all the lights went out. So, yeah, that's definitely a sign.
That's definitely Muzan. Yep.
We're done. We're done.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. We've
Oh.
been the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
And if I'm gone missing, you know why.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Do the tings.